all, start from there only about teacher. What constitutes a teacher? I personally think that this question of what constitutes a teacher, uh, it would it would start a beautiful debate. A beautiful philosophical debate can be started uh, on only this question of what constitutes a teacher. Is it the appointment letter that you get from the university, or the school, or the college? Is it the appointment letter that a person gets as an assistant professor, or lecturer, or contractual lecturer, or a teacher? The post of a teacher, not the teacher. Okay. Is it the appointment letter that matters? Is it the appointment letter that makes an ordinary person turn into a teacher all of a sudden? Or is it something else? Or is it something that needs to be that needs to be thought upon, and that we need to think on? That what is it exactly that constitutes, that makes up a teacher? What makes up a teacher? What is a teacher? Or rather, who is a teacher? Who do we consider to be a teacher? A teacher for me is a very heavy word. It's very sacred for me, so to say, the word teacher, because we have been listening and we have been hearing this all through our lives, that teachers are important. They are the people who shape our future, and they are the people who build up the entire nation. Well, as a matter of fact, as time has passed, as years have passed, I have come to this realization that indeed it is the teacher who is the most important person. Um, I would say the most important person uh, in a society, because the society, the new generation, is molded by his hands. Consider the new generation, the kids in the society, consider them as wax, moam ki tarah. They are wax figures. They are uh, muddy raw materials. They are not touched by anybody, and they are open to take imprints and impressions. And this teacher is the person, is the architect, is the sculptor who shapes these raw materials into something of use, into whatever he finds fit, into whatever he thinks he has the liberty. The teacher has the liberty to shape this raw material into anything that he wants to. So, how important is the job of this person in a society? Well, I would say the most important job is of this person, the teacher, the person that we call as teacher. He is doing the most important job. Now, part two of this discussion would also be centering around the English teacher. Who exactly is an English teacher, or rather, the more important question that we are facing is um, what is the importance of this English teacher in this society? For example, let us take our own Kashmir, or Baramulla, or India, or a subcontinent, or South Asia, or Asia even. Uh, we all know that English has grown tremendously in the last few centuries, and it is right now the language that is governing the world. If you know English, you know everything. It is literally so, because all the knowledge of the world, was it may it have been in Arabic or Sanskrit or Greek or Latin or whatever language of the world, whatever knowledge there was in the past has been translated into English, and the new knowledge base, the new repertoire of knowledge is being produced in the English language. So that is the importance of English. If that is the importance of English, then what is the importance of an English teacher in this society, in our day-to-day, in our personal local society, in our locality, say Baramulla or Kashmir even? What is the importance of this English teacher? I would say a lot. For example, if I take myself, if tomorrow I'm teaching at a school, a higher secondary or a college, say for example a college, even if I'm at the college level, if I'm teaching general English to the students, in my class I'll have all sorts of students, because general English is a subject that has been made compulsory, and rightly so, for all the students to study, because I said rightly so, because it is genuine for them to be compulsorily studying English, because all their texts are in English. If you are a student of geography, if you are a student of political science, if you are a student of history, if you are doing any any subject of your choice, whatever it may be, except for languages like Arabic, Urdu, Hindi, etc., you are doing it in English. So it is necessary for you to be studying English. That's why English has been made, you know, English has been made compulsory for you to study at the undergraduate level. So my question was that if I am a person, an English teacher who is teaching at the college level, who is teaching all these students, and in my class all of these students are there from geography, from education, from political science, from history, from economics, from social work, from psychology, from philosophy, from wherever they are all there. And in order in order for them to gain mastery of their own particular fields, of their own particular subjects, they need a control, a grip, a hold on the English language. Isn't that necessary? Because whatever texts they are going to read, whatever books they are going to read, whatever knowledge they are going to acquire of their own fields, geography, history, political science, psychology, whatever, they are going to do all of that in the English language. And this particular class, which is my class of general English in the undergraduate level, or wherever in the school level or higher secondary or college, wherever, this English class is of paramount importance. That is my opinion, and not just an opinion, because I have just now justified my opinion. So now it is not only an opinion, it is something that I had proposed and I justified. So it is a claim that has been justified. So it is a food for thought for all of you who are watching, who are watching this. We are having a discussion here, sort of, and it is a food for thought for all of you to think over the fact that how important is the role of this English teacher. And then when we look at our colleges and schools and higher secondaries, and then when we look at our English teachers, we are forced to bend our heads in shame, because the quality of English teachers is pretty bad everywhere in Kashmir, unfortunately, and the scenario needs to be changed, and needs to be changed quite as soon as possible, because in order for the society to progress, in order for our education systems to get better, we need better English teachers. It all comes down, it all narrows down to the language of English, and so it all narrows down or boils down to the importance of the English teacher. The teacher of English, whether he is at the school level, whether he is at the university level, whether he is at the college level, it is this person, the English teacher, uh, who has to take charge if this society has to get any better. I think I have put my thoughts precisely in front of you.